What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Game of Thrones Season 8 video. So if you're new to the channel, a like and a subscribe is super appreciated. Now I will be doing a Q&A as well at some point, so if you want to drop some questions for that down below, that'd be great. I will be doing a setup video as well that has been requested by quite a few people. So this is going to be all about our favourite pirate rock star, Euron Greyjoy, who has been continuously the best thing, easily, of Game of Thrones Season 8. Now, he was cool in Season 7. Yeah, he was cool in Season 7. But in Season 8, he was next level cool, as he took on his family, Theon and Yara as well. And he is just... The actor's amazing. Apparently, he's also in Ben-Hur, which I'm going to go and check out as well. So I'm going to go and watch him because I think he's a really good actor. But Season 8, obviously there is going to be some shit that will go down in Season 8. It's going to be next level cool. I think we're going to see some big battles. However, arguably one of the coolest things of Game of Thrones is, of course, the dragons. And the dragons, now there are only 2 dragons. Well, there is one. The Night King has conveniently repurposed that for himself, but all the same, the dragons are going to be still a huge part of Game of Thrones Season 8. However, there is one person who, at least based on the books, wants to take the dragons for himself, and that is Euron Greyjoy, who, now the Greyjoy storyline has been quite a bit different than it has been in the TV show. We have had the Kingsmoot, obviously we've had that quite similar. However, the books are a lot farther behind than the TV show, which has been steaming ahead. It has been absolutely steaming ahead from the books quite some way there. And, well, much to the criticism of a lot of people who didn't really enjoy Game of Thrones Season 7 because it was seemingly on fast forward. But, you know what? My opinion is the fact that we've had Season 2, Season 3, Season 4 with full episodes, which have been really boring. However, here we've had action after action, so it's a nice little change. But we have only got 1 season left, and we've got 2 books left to actually come out as well. So we've got a long way to go, really, until the full end of the Game of Thrones or A Song of Ice and Fire. But the difference is here, there's one thing I want to talk about, which is Euron's horn. No, not that below which he wants to give to Cersei, but the Dragonbinder horn which he got at the Kingsmoot. Now, at the Kingsmoot, well, he presented at the Kingsmoot. So, at the Kingsmoot in the books, he presented this horn. It was blown by some dude who then slowly died, which is quite terrible. And he said that he's going to go and get Daenerys and use the dragons to take over Westeros, which in the TV show he said he's going to take over Westeros himself, which is a bit different there. And of course, question is, are we going to see the Dragonbinder horn this season? Now, it's going to be a bit different here, I think. And the Dragonbinder horn is something which was used by the dragon riders of old, and they use it to take over and control the dragons, and this Dragonbinder horn had all kinds of glyphs and magical properties. Now, we haven't seen that in the show just yet, and what is happening now is that Euron is now going to get the Golden Company. He's going to bring them over, but what I expect might happen, possibly, because we haven't seen the horn just yet in the TV show, I expect he might actually get that on the way when he goes back there. And in the books, he said that he got the Dragonbinder horn from a place in Valyria. So he went to Valyria, he proved that he was a complete badass by saying that he went there, and then he had this, and then the rest is as we know it. But he hasn't done that just yet, and there's also disputes that he actually got it from somewhere else. He took it from some warlocks of Karth on a boat, and he found it that way. So maybe he was lying. I wouldn't put it past him lying, to be honest, because he is a bit treacherous. However, moving forward, the question is, will we see him ride these dragons using this horn? Now, in the TV show, I can't see that really happening as we've moved so far ahead, and I can't see him really taking over these dragons, or we could see him try, which he'll probably fail, and now his interest seems to be more Cersei as opposed to Daenerys. So these queens have swapped over, and we're going to get a different story told, which is a bit of a shame. These book differences are a bit annoying at times. And what's happening now in the books, Victorian has over and he's near the siege of Marine, which we've already seen. And what is happening now is that he has been hinted towards that he can blow the horn if he takes it by blood, which I'd presume is killing his brother and taking it that way. So he can take it and be in charge. So what will happen moving forward? Obviously the show is completely different. So let me know what you think in the comments. I want to hear what you think. Do you think that we will see this? Because in the Winds of Winter, the cover is a horn, and we've got 2 more books left. However, in the show, we've only got 1 season left, so I can't help but think that the Dragon by the Horn may be a bit different as well. It might be a bit of a different role in the books as opposed to the TV show. And really now, we're focusing on the real endgame, which is the Great War against the Army of the Dead with Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen. So that is going to be really the focus, I think, of this upcoming season. However, that is it. Please drop a like, please subscribe. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.